Mike Swingman here, giving you guys another video. In today's video, we are going to take a dive into the 3 PCI placements that top 50 guys use in the show 21. But before we dive into that video, I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit those bell notifications button so that you guys will be notified for my future uploads on this channel. But with that being said, let's dive into one of the first PCI placements, and one of the first PCI placements that I like to use, in the game, especially what I use now, is basically placing the PCI where the pitcher's hand is. All right, so when we talk about putting it where the slot is, I like to sort of place my PCI if it's a righty on the mound, I'm always putting it in the top left corner here. The reason why I like to do that is that I see the ball better. Even though I'm kind of late, even though this is Legend, so it's coming in a little bit faster than what All-Star and Hall of Fame comes in. But I just like to put it right here because you can see the ball better. Okay, I just feel like I track the ball a lot better out of the hand, and not only that, I feel like I have more of a quick reaction if he goes high and in, rather than if he kind of goes maybe low and away, or low and away, or and high and away. I mean, I feel like I have a better reaction time in regards to basically placing the PCI where the ball's at. Okay, what I also notice, and he's not going to throw a slider, I need to put the slider up, but the best thing that I like about this is the fact that when I place my PCI high and away like that, or high and in like this, it actually benefits me from hitting that slurve low and away really effectively. That's what I noticed. That's what I love about it. Some guys are different. Some guys, they like to place their PCI here, but in regards to placing the PCI right where the slot is, I noticed that I'm a lot better at hitting that low and away breaking ball than if I place it, maybe if I keep it in the middle or so forth. But this is one of my best techniques I recommend you guys use in regards to PCI placement. I know, because with this new update, it's tough, man. It's tough, especially with this new hitting engine and everything. It's just we got to find ways to get hits in this game. Because some days you're gonna have days where you're gonna be placing your PCI perfectly, and it's just not gonna go anywhere like that. I just missed it apparently. But anyways, that is this placement option. Here's another placement option, is probably more common than not, and this is something I just call just putting it on top of the zone, basically just placing it right on top of the zone. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into that PCI placement. All right, so for this location, this is the top. I like to place it on top of the zone, or you can do the top bottom effect. But some guys like to use this PCI placement. I know Rebel likes to use it, and McGuigan, Goobs, all those great top 50 guys. They like to just place their PCI here and basically react that way. I noticed that this technique does work. I've tried it myself. It's not too bad. Just FYI for your, just to give you guys some information and some advice. It's gonna be a lot of swing and miss, and it's gonna be a lot of a guessing game for you, because if you place it here and he goes high and in fastball, it's gonna be really tough to place your PCI over to get that pitch. Now, I mean, unless you're a top 50 dude and you have great reaction, this is probably your PCI placement option, because it's a lot easier to go up and down and stay within the box rather than going with a bottom option, where I've seen some guys, they go here, they basically go the bottom of the PCI. I don't know how these guys do it, but personally I've seen guys that they'll place their PCI here and just go right there, boom, and hit it out. Now technically that doesn't work for me. That time it did, because I know where the pitch is going, but I feel like when you put your PCI here, it's gonna be really hard for you to react, in my honest opinion. But if you place it here, I feel like you get more home runs, more hard hits than usual, than placing it in the bottom. But hey, some guys are different than others. I noticed that a lot of guys have the ability to place it on the bottom and then just go Oppo Taco with it. So, but this is the top and bottom effect. This is something that I've seen, Pitching Rebel use. A lot of good top 50 guys. They'll just place it. They'll place it basically on, like right on the top of the zone right here, like almost to the top of the box here, and they'll just chill it. They'll just keep it right there, and then they'll just react. It's just that simple. But yeah, this is actually I only use this technique only when I'm facing an opposite hand pitcher, because I just feel more comfortable that way using that technique. All right, putting this PCI placement right here. All right, but that's it for the top and bottom PCI placement. Let's go to the last and final one, which is, I like to call it the Larry placement, the Larry approach placement. So let's go ahead and dive into that. All right, for the final approach that we're going to do, and I'm going to put in some fastballs rather than slurs, we're going to do the Larry approach. Okay, so the Larry approach basically is the final one, and this is my old school way. Basically, you're going to have your PCI go strictly inside of the box here, and a lot of guys do this because you're going to notice, especially with pinpoint this year, a lot of guys are going to they're going to give you the ability to understand where is he placing the pitches a lot. Okay, so a lot of guys, they'll just place their PCI here because they know if it's right on righty, more likely not, he's going to try to test you with that fastball. He really is. He's going to test you with that fastball, especially if it's an outlier. If it's DeGrom, he's definitely going to do it. But this is the placement where a lot of guys use to react inside to get that pitch, and turn on it. Another good one that I've seen a lot of guys do too is when it comes to lefties. I need to find Valenzuela. There we go. In regards to lefties, okay. Just need let's see if I can get a lefty here. Sizemore, perfect example. Now with lefties, I'm going to go nothing but away, but I've seen a lot of lefties where even, good guys, they're going to place it here and go across, especially if it's a fastball away. Okay, they're going to work on that timing away. Some guys like to just go here, they'll place it on the outside part of the zone and basically react that way. But me personally, I never really liked it that way. I never liked putting my PCI on the opposite side because more likely than not, your opponent is going to attack you in. There's no way he's going to go away a lot, especially only maybe if it's like a powerful hitter. But more likely than not, he's going to test you here. He's going to test you on the inside part of the zone, especially if it's the same bat. Now it's different. Now if we put, let's put Chipper Jones in there. Now, if it's Chipper, now as a righty on lefty scenario, now it's more plausible and it's more understandable to go opposite, to put your PCI on the opposite side, because more likely than not, he knows that if he goes inside, you're probably going to turn on it and hit it for a dinger, for a ding dong. Okay, so more likely than not, this is a PCI placement I see a lot of guys use. Tap Scott being one of them. I've seen him use this strategy. Especially when it comes to lefty on righty. But I noticed a lot of good things from this technique. Lots of good contact, lots of good results. It's one of those results that maybe if the guy's attacking you away a lot, this is a technique that you can use. Even though I just pulled that for a home run, I think. Oh, okay, off the wall. But it's something that I used a little bit too in my gameplay. Not too much. I'm more of the top left and the top right placement PCI of the zone. I do try these every now and then. Sometimes I mix it up and try a different PCI placement. But these are the three placements that I try, that I sometimes alternate between. And it may help you too. I mean, it's something that I use and it helps me a lot. And it's something that I've learned by studying the game, studying good players. And I really hope it helps you guys in the long run, especially if you guys are in a slump. But also, if you guys haven't checked out my new slump video, that's more of the mental side. This is the physical side. This is what you can practice on, especially when it comes to placements. It can help you with timing and so forth. Okay? But other than that, those are the three PCI techniques. And basically, that's it. We basically have the arm slot PCI placement. We had the top-bottom PCI placement. And then we had the Larry approach PCI placement. And that's basically it. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope it helped you guys out. I know there's so many questions out there on how do you guys place your PCI or get your PCI perfect onto the ball. I hope this video helps in regards to techniques. This is the techniques that I use, the 3 techniques that I use. Pretty simple. Keep it to 3. It's something that I use a lot, especially I would switch it up every now and then if I'm on a real bad slump, just to test it out. But if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like the video and share the video and comment the video and let me know in the comment section below on what techniques I've missed that you guys use so that other people can use to help them hit better in the show. But with that being said, before I go, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notifications button so that you guys are notified for my future uploads on this channel. But with that being said, I wish you guys nothing but perfects and pinpoint pitching and swingman. We'll see you in the next video, okay? Take care, guys.